Hello and welcome to the Darkest Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be showcasing this game, Meet Your Maker. This game's come up a few times in my Facebook feed, in other feeds that I have. I did wishlist it at one point. It is wishlisted. And I got a message today in my my email, saying that the open beta was opening up. And I figured at this time, let me do a video on this game because the open beta, it looks like they're going to just let anyone in to play for free. We're going to look at that in just a moment, but I want to give you a brief understanding of what this game is. It is a labyrinth, yeah, I guess that's the best word I can, building game where the creator creates a systematic death run to the top, to the bottom, to wherever your cache room is. And players have to work through your maze, your labyrinth, to get to the cache room, and they get rewards. Now, when they get the items by defeating your labyrinth, they don't take items from you. They just get rewarded for doing it. There's a game mechanic that allows them to get whatever the game is, rewards that the game generates. They don't come out of your nothing. You don't lose anything from people beating your labyrinths. So there's two aspects to the game. There's one where you can build it and then challenge other players to tackle it and defeat it, or you can be a player and try to defeat other labyrinths that you come across in the and I think there's a looking for group function. Now I'm really not knowledgeable that much about this game. This is really my first time really looking at the page, so let's kind of look at it together. So Meet Your Maker is a post-apocalyptic first-person building and raiding game where every level is designed by players. Play solo or play with friends as you mastermind devious maze-like outposts full of traps and guards. Then gear up for a fast-paced combat raiding other players' creations. Now, there's no PvP in this game. What you're doing is you're playing against the computer AI, but that labyrinth, or they're calling it a maze, outpost, is actually created by somebody. Now, I imagine the game's going to have core ones that you can try out, like the game manufacturer made their own, and you get to do it, and they probably rank you by time, and then you get rewards if you get to the core vault room and then back out again. They give you rewards. Now, I'm not really sure the building aspect, if it's a free-for-all build or as a player, I have to go earn rewards first, and then those rewards unlock my ability to start building a structure. I don't know how that works in the game, but let's just keep on looking at the details here. It's planned to release April 4th, 2023, but the open beta is from February 6th to the 13th. Meet Your Maker is opening its doors for a week-long open beta playtest, only on Steam. Everyone's invited to play. Steam, create content, and share their devious and deadly creations with the world. Just download the game February 6th and start building and raiding. So I'll know more about if it's free build at that point, because I'll do a video on it, because they're not telling people they can't do any videos. Don't forget, every player who participates will receive an exclusive decal to your account. So if you get the game, the release on April 4th or anytime after that, you'll have that linked to your account. We're also kicking off our open beta with a 1-hour dev live stream at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on February 6th, hosted by Meet Your Maker game designer. Okay, Meet Your Maker will also be featuring as part of the Stream Next Fest held from February 6th to the 13th. The multi-day celebration is an amazing showcase for upcoming Steam games. Meet Your Maker is an open beta, will still be for... Okay, open beta will stand in for our demo at the event, so look out for us there. Okay, so they're just going to, instead of giving you a demo, they're going to give us a just an open beta. We're going to play this. I'm going to turn the sound down just a tad so that you get the gist of what. There we go. I'm going to maximize the screen. So there's a building element to the game where you build and then you place traps, and you can see that they cost things. So maybe you got to go out and tackle a few labyrinths yourself, beat them, earn the cha-ching currency, where at that point you now can start building your own structures and then slap them up to a public display where people can say, oh, there's Tarkus. Tarkus made the Tarkus Zone Death Tower, and then people can go there and challenge that Death Tower. I'm going to enjoy this game. I'm going to really enjoy this game. And what's nice is people can give you comments about your creation. Well, I guess two things are going to happen. People are going to give you comments saying that they like it or they don't like it, because that's going to be part of the function. And the fact being is how many people go through it. If it's popular, how many people could easily run it and get out without too much effort, then you want to tweak it. You want to design it differently. So you as a builder can see, and what's nice about it, every time somebody tackles it, it will do a recording of that event. So you as the creator of the labyrinth or tower, Death Tower, will be able to view the video after the people either give up or have succeeded in doing it, and you watch the video, and then you can see where the people could easily take advantage of things, and then you can plug those holes with traps or monsters or put a wall in just to make it a little bit more difficult for the so you've got version 1, and then people tackle version 1 of your Death Tower, and then you make version 2, version 3, depending on how many people successfully get through it. And the point, the whole point is to build a Death Tower maze labyrinth that is impossible to tackle. So I imagine as a creator, you get rewards for every person you kill that goes into your tower. So I imagine that's also how it works too. So that if I build a structure, everyone who attempts and dies or spends enough time in there, I get rewarded as a developer of that tower with whatever, maybe the Ingo cha-ching, so I can build better traps and better. That's my guess is how it's going to work. The world is dying again. It's a single player online co-op, so it's not PvP unless you consider building a tower, throwing monsters in there is a PvP. So you as a tower builder is not interacting with these people live. You're putting your creation out there. It's running as its own little death machine, and people are going into that death machine hoping to get to the end and get out. Because I think you got to do both. Get to the cache room or vault room or whatever it's called, and then get back out of the building. Okay, to save the life of Earth, enter a tactical battle from the planet's most resources, and they keep you evolution. Okay, so that's just the backstory. Don't really care about that. Okay, this is what I care about. Build a maze of devious death traps designed to lure, outwit, and kill trespassing players. Combine a huge array of customizable blocks, traps, and guards. Pre-record custom patrol paths for those guards with a AI recording system. Share your outpost and watch other players take them on. Reap rewards from those who die. Learn how to strengthen your creation from those who live, and never lose progress or resources by being raided. So you don't lose anything by people tackling your death machine, your maze. Test your grit, wit, and reflexes with tactically raiding other people's outposts. Get in, grab the Genmet, that must be the prize, and try to make it out alive. Gain an edge by choosing the right loadout: melee, range, defensive. Perks and and consumables to match your challenge and play style. Take another step forward with every attempt, reveal a new strategy with every death, master every outpost that stands in your way. So you get rewarded, and it looks like it's like an MMO where you're going to get credit for doing what you do, and you'll have perks. And so my guess is a leveling system with a raider. So if I go in and raid your building and get my ass kicked, I'm still getting credit, experience. I go to the talent tree or the perks tree. I add better talents. Then I go back into the same labyrinth and get farther. So that's what I get out of this, so that your progress is, you can level up your character, making the labyrinth easier for you. That's what I get from that. Combine your creativity and build with a friend. So you can build a death machine tower labyrinth with an actual friend. If you're in building mode, I imagine you can invite people into building mode and build the structure together. And join forces to raid outposts as a team of 2. So it's a 2-team effort when you go to raid a outpost, with raiders challenging your outpost via the replay system and never miss a kill. So, watch raiders challenge your outpost via the replay system and never miss a kill. There you go. You can watch people die in your death trap. Grow your outpost's reputation with community feedback as raiders award to the best, and describe your creation. Easily find your friends and favorite builders with the social raid menu and play their outposts anytime. So they're going to have a menu where you can say, that's my favorite, I like this guy, he's my friend. And then you can see their creations, you can see what they're doing. You probably can invite them to raids that you want to do, and vice versa. So as long as this game has a robust social raid menu system, it's going to be very successful, because then people can build, it's kind of neat. You can build your own death labyrinth maze and then have people challenge that. That's pretty cool. Build when you want, have how you want. Even once live, no outpost is complete until you say it is. Okay, so it's not until you put it up for people to play. It's not, you have to put it, you've got to build it, and then you've got to actually upload it as a live version so people can play it. So watch its performance and raid for more resources as often as you like along the way. So it looks like you have to raid for resources to allow you to build better structures. That's what I thought, and there it is. I know I'm kind of half reading this. Immerse yourself in block-based first-person level design. Claim plots of land and use a variety of blocks, traps, and guards to extend and protect the genmat, the in-game the reward system, while creating a deadly challenge for other players to face. It's genmat is what they're calling it. So that's what you're trying to get by doing the raid, is you're trying to get to the vault room, get that item, and leave, and then you get credit for that. Jump into as a raider suit, choose your loadout, switch to intense first-person action as you take on player-built outposts, destroy traps, guards, and additional building resources, and upgrades while raiding for the genmat. A deep, ever-expanding toolbox of traps, guards, mods, and deliver a nearby endless combination of creativity. So yeah, you can whatever your imagination can create. This game's gonna be fun for me. If you know my streams, you know what I like to do. I like to build stuff, and this is right up my alley. So it looks like Lethal Labyrinths, Bullet, Inferno, Create, Masterpiece. Don't just build an outpost, design an experience. Rate is select to describe your creation. So people can rate you on your creation and tell others about your creation when you after you've made it and put it up to live. I think we just watched this video already. Yeah, let's look at this one real quick. I'm going to maximize the screen here. Turn the sound on a little bit. I mean, yeah, whatever your imagination can imagine. And then people challenge the death machine. I guess that's the death lab, or the death tower, the place you go to die. And I guess that's why they call it Meet Your Maker, because I imagine you die quite often in these things until you start leveling up or getting upgrades to your loadout. So yeah, it looks like you can actually take the traps out, you can destroy them, and obviously you destroy the mobs while you're in there. It's first person. It looks nice. I think I am going to very much enjoy this game. You can come to Steam and just type in Meet Your Maker. I really strongly advise you, if you're interested in this game, go and do the open beta playtests on February 6th. Okay, Community Hub. Let's do this real quick. Go to discussions. They seem to have an active discussions page. I don't see a Discord link here, and I don't see a social... Oh, maybe I'm not on the right first page? I am on the first page. So I don't see that here. Normally at the very top of these pages in discussion, they have a social link or pinned link that tells you what their social links are, like from Facebook to Twitter to Discord, and I don't see a Discord link here on their main page. So maybe they don't have any social links at this time. I'm just going to look through here real quick. Alright, doesn't look like it, so I imagine if you're having a problem with the game, this is where you'll be going to tell them what your problems are, because I don't see any other links. Well, let me just conclude by saying that I'm going to recommend playing the beta, because that's going to be free. And they're not going to charge you to do that, and you're going to be helping them out. But again, there must be an in-game, maybe they do have Discord, I'm just not seeing it here. There's got to be an in-game mechanism where you got to report things, because what would be the point of the beta if you couldn't report things that you're finding that was wrong with the product, right? So there's got to be a way, I'm going to click on here again, there's going to need to be a way for you to report things that you're finding, because I imagine you're just not playing. Oh, here we go. Wait. It says, follow us on Twitch and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So those are the two things that and I don't use Twitch. I never have, never will. That's not my thing. I obviously do go to YouTube channels, because that's where my videos go, right? So that's so definitely two social links there that they have provided. Well, I hope to see you guys on February 6th, and thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.